What's up, fight fans? This is Counterpunch with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson was asked in an interview on Sky Sports that the possibility of him fighting Anthony Joshua should be over two demands. First demand would be that he beats Andy Ruiz. That makes sense because if he doesn't beat Ruiz, he can't redeem himself. He can't get his belts back. He can't get that loss back. He can't get that revenge. So there wouldn't be any reason to fight someone like Tyson Fury, even despite who Tyson Fury has fought lately or recently. Okay. So I get that one. Okay. Now, the second one is that it must be in America. Okay. This is where I need to counterpunch this right away. First, you have two British fighters that made their mark across the pond, right? And you got two fighters that fight would be at Wembley. That fight would be massive. That fight would be like an old modern, like Kell Brook and Amir Khan when the fight was hot. There would be no reason to fight away from the British fans due to the fact that that's like the mecca of boxing right now. In the UK, that's where a lot of the energy comes from that side of the world. So why would Tyson Fury want to only have it in America? Well, the only thing I can think of is that because of the contract he signed with Top Rank, and they're making him fight all of his fights over there or over here, and that's contingent on his contract of making those big bucks, those big bits. So I think he's saying that because maybe he's told to, but him fighting in America, that just really doesn't make sense. It only has to be in America. It must be an American. You must be in, that's like the last one. So if I'm reading this correctly, Tyson Fury said, okay, well, the first thing you got to do is beat Andy Ruiz. But the second thing, and the most important thing, since it's number two, you got to fight in America. So it's weird to me that he would want it in America unless he's told to have it in America. Now, what if it wasn't a contract? What if it was just a way of Tyson Fury to swindle himself out of the fight? He already said that there's no guarantee he'll fight Wilder because of, other things possibly. But then, his cut, then he has another show event going with the WWE. He's already said he's had an injury to the ankle and stuff like that. So, if you were to look at Tyson Fury and what he has done lately, you can easily say that, hey, maybe Tyson Fury don't want this fight. You know what I mean? So that might be what Tyson Fury is hinting at. He might be hinting at, oh, I don't want to fight this guy. Or Deontay lost his chance to beat me. Things of that nature. Now you talk about Anthony Joshua. It's not far-fetched to think that he may be that person that may make demands that are not met, that are not meetable, right? That are not possible. Like, okay, you want him to come over, but then here's the thing. He's with the ESPN and Joshua's with the Zone. So if Joshua was to beat Andy Ruiz, his fight would be on the Zone. So to think, why would Anthony Joshua, that probably his next fight should be in America, I do agree, but it shouldn't be the Tyson Fury fight. I think he should come back and conquer or finish what he started in America. That's my opinion about Anthony Joshua. But to bring Joshua, a British fighter, over here where he does not have to be over here, then that's the only way you'll fight him. And in other words, if you're not under contract with ESPN, contractual obligations to fight in America, and that's just something that we're speculating. and you can fight over there in the UK, well, why does that have to be such a big thing to fight in America then? So again, if you were a Tyson Fury hater or a Fury doubter or whatever, you might have your suspicions about how much does Tyson Fury really want to fight these top guys. There's your reason. There's reasonable cause right there, because you have a guy that the zone would prefer Joshua to fight in America, but then that's not a problem. If it was legitimate, I would think that it would be a problem with the networks, because one's fighting on ESPN, the other one's fighting on the zone, and how are they going to split the revenue, and the ownership rights to that particular fight between those two particular fighters? That would be a real reason to me, not, oh, it has to be in America. Two Brits fight in America. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. That's just like taking Lennox Lewis and fighting Frank Bruno. You know what I mean? And making that in America. No, that fight should be in the UK, for Christ's sake. So again, it sounds weird to me about the strange demands that Tyson Fury wants, but a lot of those, it seems to me that it's not really meetable and really is not logical. And didn't Tyson Fury say that he was fighting he wanted to fight in the UK anyway to come back to the UK fans? But then yet the Joshua fight has to be over here? Obviously we know why the Joshua fight kept coming up, because everyone wants to fight Joshua for those big bucks. I know that. But then here's the thing. Before Joshua was beaten and after Joshua was beaten, how bad did they really want to fight him? So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. You guys tell me what you think about Tyson Fury's statements. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.